Central Illinois, our Football Friday Week 7 game of the week is Dunlap at Washington. The Middle Illini Showdown features the second-place Eagles at the first-place Panthers. Dunlap is playing great, but they understand they're an underdog Friday at Washington.
They've done it year after year, and they've won the league. You know, they're the defending champs, and I don't know if they've lost an underclass game in the last decade. So, you know, they've got a lot of talent over there, you know, and this big game Friday night.
Now to volleyball and the big game, the big rivalry in the Big 12. Normal West at Normal Community tonight in volleyball. Let's check out the action in front of a huge crowd at Normal Community. Elaine Thompson to Ellie Rink. Rink was on fire off the block and down for a West point. Normal Community comes back. Samantha LeCamp to sophomore Caroline Engel for a point. But watch Rink on the serve return. Thompson sends it back to her. Rink puts it down. West wins the first set 25-21. Second set, Alana Whitfield, a big swing for Normal Community, but of course so many weapons on West. Thompson here to Avery Feltus for a huge swing. And then Jaden Temples is going to set up Olivia Zemer, and Zemer puts it down, but the night belonged to Rink. She was terrific. Shelby sent it to big serve. On the overpass, Rink brings the hammer. Boom! Wow. Normal West, a winner in 2. At Normal U-High, the Pioneers all over Decatur Eisenhower. I'm not sure what Chuck Allen's forecast was, but it was all snow tonight. Lola Clayton to Laney snow. Then it's Levin snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Levin snow again. And Normal U-High is a big winner tonight over Decatur Eisenhower. In the Middle Illini, Dunlap hosting Limestone. Somebody tell me who's going to win the Middle Illini, because I have no idea. Caroline Holmes to Tessa Arnott for the big Dunlap kill. Chloe Steer is going to send this ball to Mia Lamberti, and the setter is going to hit it down on the second hit right there. But Natalie Olson to Lola Pinter for the well-placed tip. Then on match point, it's Olson to Rebecca Lopez, and Dunlap wins in 2. A huge win for Dunlap, 25-23. 25-19 at the Potter Dome. Morton taking on Metamora, and Metamora came out swinging in this one. Kara Craig's going to set up Addie Pacia right here for a little roll shot winner for the Birds. And then Sally Dunlap to Ava Puntoni for the big hit. Metamora had an early lead, but the Potters rally. Hannah Newkirk to Carly Whitaker, and the lefty slams it down for the Potters. Then it's going to be Newkirk to Penelope Drake. Later, watch a great dig by libero Claire Cerisa. She digs it up. Beck Stock sends it to Whitaker. Whitaker sends it down. The Potter Dome was rocking tonight. Nice roll shot there. Morton is a winner tonight in 2 over Metamora. We head now to Washington, where Washington in control against Pekin. Katie Bishop, the quick set to Alexandria Robakoff-Mullen. Pekin comes back with Bella Benassi. Those Benassis all over the football and volleyball highlights at Pekin these days. But watch Washington. Carly Dawson is going to get blocked to the net. But Bishop's going right back to Robakoff-Mullen for the kill. And Washington winner, if I'm doing my math right, and I'm not good at math. Washington, Morton, Limestone tied for first. Is that right? Great small school match tonight has Brimfield at IVC. Marina Farrenkrug to Jace Taylor for the Ghost Point. Back comes Brimfield. Kennedy Tubal right here with a block. And then it's going to be Chloe Fabry with the kill right here for Brimfield. But in 3, IVC is going to win it. Farrenkrug to Kate Miller, and she hammers it. IVC wins in 3. To high school soccer, the Dunlap Eagles took over first place in the Middle Illini last week. They don't look like they're going to give it up. They were big winners tonight at Morton. What a show by the Eagles. Sam Ott right here to Theo Balea. Balea, the captain, will score as the ball trickles right to his foot, and he's right there for a quick goal for Dunlap to make it 2-zip Eagles. And then it's going to be Balea to Adyan Hazarul, and Hazarul with a beautiful shot. It's going to be spinning in the back of the net for a Dunlap goal. And talk about beautiful shots. Check out super sophomore Jackson Orris. Look at the placement on this shot by Orris in the upper 90. Wow. Dunlap wins it 6-1. Washington at Canton. We got a couple of pretty Washington goals to show you. How about a doubleheader? John Clift on the corner kick. Jackson McGregor heads it to Isaac Reitz, who heads it home. The doubleheader for the goal. Later, Eric Nolte from distance. He needs a little GPS from out here. Bam! Beautiful goal. Washington a winner over Canton. Big 12 action. They were playing at Peoria Stadium. Peoria Richwoods and the Icefelders. Richwoods Knights up 1-zip at halftime, but they quickly take control. LJ Brock to Bennett Waller, and Waller heads it in just over the goalie. A valiant effort by the goalie right there, but Waller the goal. Later, it's Connor Benway. Benway, one of the top players in the area. He's going to get the assist from Brock, the one-timer. Richwoods a winner tonight, 3-1. Baseball playoffs, Mets beat the Phillies.